Vermont is a state full of natural beauty and history. From its soaring mountains to the foothills filled with the stunning maple trees, there is something for everyone to enjoy in this spectacular New England state. Welcome to Vermont, the Green Mountain State. Vermont was named by the French explorer Samuel de Champlain in 1647. The name Vermont means Verd Mont, or Green Mountain. This is how Vermont came to be known as the Green Mountain State. Vermont became a state on March 14, 1791. It was the 14th state to be admitted to the Union after the original 13 states. The capital of Vermont is Montpelier. The Capitol building in Montpelier was built in 1859 and is topped with a gold dome and built in a Greek Revival style. The current population of the capital city is approximately 7,500 people, making it the smallest capital city in the United States. The motto of Vermont is Freedom and Unity, which was adopted in 1788. The full motto reads, "Out of storm and manifold perils rose an enduring state, the home of freedom and liberty." The people of Vermont endured a lot before being admitted into the Union, and their motto stands as a reminder of what they rose above. Vermont is the #1 producer of maple syrup in the United States. Vermont was also the first state to abolish slavery and is the second least populous state in the United States, with its largest city, Burlington, only having a population of approximately 43,000 people. The state flower of Vermont is the red clover, while the honeybee is a state insect. Vermont is also known for its state horse, the Morgan horse, and its state bird, the hermit thrush. But the state symbol most widely associated with Vermont is the sugar maple, which is used to make their famous maple syrup. Vermont boasts many attractions, but one of its most visited is Lake Champlain. Lake Champlain stretches for 120 miles between Vermont, New York, and parts of Canada, but the majority of the lake lies within Vermont. Lake Champlain has 587 miles of shoreline, which are a haven for wildlife and a playground for outdoor adventure. Visitors can hike, sail, kayak, canoe, and camp. Lake Champlain has 318 species of birds and 87 species of fish for fishermen to catch. Two must-see sites of Lake Champlain include the Dead Creek WMA, where thousands of snow geese stop to rest during their migration in late October. The lake also played a role in the Revolution and the War of 1812. Tourists can visit Mount Independence, which is an important sister fort to Fort Ticonderoga in New York. One of the most exciting things about Lake Champlain is the mystery of Champy, the legendary 20-foot serpent-like creature that is said to inhabit the lake. He is considered the American Loch Ness Monster. If you are lucky, you might catch a glimpse of him from one of the lake's cruise ships. Of course, the place I would have to visit on a trip to Lake Champlain would be Lake Champlain chocolates, because who doesn't love chocolate? A trip to Vermont would not be complete without a trip to Ben & Jerry's Ice Cream Factory. This is a famous tourist stop for kids and kids at heart. Ben & Jerry's offers a 30-minute guided tour of the factory where you can watch the workers make and package ice cream while the entire process is explained by your guide. After the tour is complete, each guest is given a sample of the day's flavor. Of course, more samples can be tested before deciding on your favorite flavor at the scoop shop. Don't forget to stop by the gift shop to take home your favorite Ben & Jerry's merchandise. One event that is distinctive to Vermont is the Vermont Maple Festival, held every April just in time to taste the freshly made maple syrup made from the local sugar maple trees. The festival includes everything one would expect to find at a small-town festival, including a race called the Sap Run, as well as a parade, carnival rides, street vendors, and of course, lots and lots of maple syrup on everything. Another attraction that can't be missed when visiting Vermont is the Montpelier Museum of Science. This is a fully immersive and interactive museum where kids can let loose and explore in the museum's 125 hands-on exhibits. Kids of all ages can make soap bubbles that are bigger than they are, learn how a movie is made, play with beams of light, explore a maze powered by air, view a real-life boa constrictor, or watch leafcutter ants as they work. After you are finished exploring all of the indoor exhibits, 110 acres of nature trails await. For those adventurers who prefer to explore the outdoors, don't miss Green Mountain National Forest, where the Appalachian Trail passes through the southern section of the mountain chain. The mountain roads are often impassable during the winter, but during the warmer months, the mountains are a playground for outdoor enthusiasts, boasting waterfalls, campgrounds, trails to hike, and an abundance of animal life. Vermont also has other outdoor activities for those who crave adventure, including the annual Quechee Hot Air Balloon Festival in June, along with a craft and music festival. As if one hot air balloon festival was not enough, you can also enjoy the Snowflake Hot Air Balloon Festival in Stowe, Vermont in June. Vermont also holds excitement for those who would prefer to hit the slopes at one of their famous ski resorts in Mount Snow, Killington Resort, or Jay Peak. Of course, if you prefer to relax and get away from it all, Vermont has you covered as well. You can relax while visiting one of their picturesque bed and breakfasts, such as Palmer House, Woodbridge Inn, and the Inn at Weston. Thank you for coming on this tour of the beautiful state of Vermont. We hope you visit again soon.